Okay folks, we're at Frederick Airport today. FTK, home of AOPA. We're down here at the hangar. We pulled out the Duke. And today is a nice day. Thought I would give you guys a little tour of the plane. So, I want to show you what the Duke is. Beechcraft Duke. This plane has been a very good plane. It is slightly high maintenance, but it has a lot of systems in it. I'll give you an interior tour here. It seats 6. It has a bar or cabinet area where you can store your drinks. I keep a lot of my spare bulbs and tools and oxygen masks in there when not flying. And I'll give you a tour up here at the cockpit. This is a pressurized twin, 380 horsepower per side, 760 total, turbocharged. So it likes to fly high, does better when it flies high. We have a 530-430 combination with the 530 as the primary. We have Avidyne EX500 multifunction display, which also houses XM weather and the radar. We have, or the onboard radar, and we have a Garmin GTX 330, which has been converted over to the extended squitter for ADS-B compliance, and then we have a GTX 327 down below for standby for high altitude flight. And what else? We have a Century 4 autopilot system, which does very nice. It's an older system, but it integrates nicely with the 530-430 via a Icarus SAM unit, a GPS-S, which is right up here. And that works really, really well for flying approaches. And let's see, what else do we have that's been modified in the plane? It has an intercooler installation, which allows a higher takeoff RPM and manifold pressure. It has a low thrust detector system, which is kind of interesting. Works really well. If you lose power on one side, left or right, you'll get a detection right here. Low thrust left, low thrust right. It'll start to blink. And also down here on the prop quadrant, you can it'll light up which one is low thrust to help you identify and verify your lost engine. And what else do we have? Oh, we have a fire extinguisher system in the engines here for engine 1, engine 2. I can deploy those if need be if I have a fire. Hopefully that never happens. We have AC, we have heat, pressurization controller, landing gear. Everything functions as designed. The plane flies very well. It likes the runway, but when it's up, it goes. And it goes very nicely in nice comfort. The cockpit's fairly spacious. It's a little tight getting up in there, but once you're in there, there's a good bit of elbow room between you and your co-pilot. We have our emergency exit over here. We lift this, pull that handle, push that, falls into your lap, turn it around, throw it outside, or throw it on the guy behind you and let him deal with it as you're trying to get out of the plane. Passenger comfort is pretty nice. It's a little comfy with 6 people, but there is leg room. There is room to move around. Optimally, you're usually only flying with 4 people, but you can take 6 on a good trip. Endurance on this thing, or range, is about 4 hours 30 minutes at around 211 knots, true airspeed at 22,000 feet. I'll give you a quick tour of the outside here. We have a retractable step, which goes up when the landing gear goes up. The flaps are currently down. Winglets add a nice touch. It's also equipped with VGs and aft strakes. Here's the intercooler installation here on the plane. There's a tremendous amount of baggage area in the front of the aircraft. A little messy at the moment, but You can imagine getting quite a bit of luggage up in here. Your max loading is 500 pounds up in here, which seems like a lot amount of luggage to be putting up in here. So I'll give you another walk around the side here. I prefer to tow this with a tug. People have towed these with their little walk-behind tractor, mini wheel, tractor wheel combination. That's a little bit heavy. The max takeoff for this plane is 7,000 pounds. Sitting on the ramp right now, we're 49.72, which is quite heavy. So here's our low thrust detector system right here. That just reads air from the prop. It's kind of a very simple system, but it's robust and works well. VGs. And overall, this is one sexy looking plane, I have to say. It looks fast sitting on the ground. It's very enjoyable to fly. It rides down the ILS like on rails. Has a very robust landing gear system, quite heavy. The windshield is heated. I'll have to show you that. The windshield is heated and expensive. The last one that we had was delaminating. We had to replace it. So take good care of your windshield if you have a Duke. But it heats in a strip right through here, and it gives you really good visibility on landing. I've had icing before, and it works like a charm. And this plane is fully certified for icing operations. Not that you want to be in it, but it is certified for that. So thanks for watching. Just wanted to give you a kind of an overall of what I fly. Enjoy the plane a lot. Can't say that enough. Probably have too much already. And 28,000 feet. Actually, I'm sorry, it's 30,000 feet is the max altitude for the plane, but obviously you can't go over 28, 29. So we've only been to 23 in this plane. Anything over 23,000 feet, it becomes normally aspirated, and everything's going through the main exhaust, so there is no the turbocharger is doing all that it can. So hope I explained that correctly. All right, with that, I'll say goodbye. It's 111 Whiskey Kilo, and thanks for watching.